Return of the Dragon is a Bruce Lee classic. It's also the title of the Hindi dub of the Tamil film Dragon releasing this week, which I have not seen. This review is of the Tamil film which released on February 21st. So it is a bit of a cheat, but Dragon works so well that I don't think much will be lost in translation. The name Dragon might suggest yet another testosterone-filled saga in which a hulking leading man with swag decimates the bad guys. The good news is that it's exactly the opposite. Basically, Dragon is a Raju Hirani film not made by Raju Hirani, which means the characters are mostly decent people trying to do the right thing. The struggles are ordinary in the best sense of the word. Jobs, housing, bank loans. No one is trying to save the nation or the world. There is a superbly orchestrated balance of laughter and tears. So the one-liners will make you laugh out loud, but the emotional scenes will hit hard. There is one between Dragon and his father that made me blubber like a baby. And then there is a moral at the end of the story. But it's delivered with such panache that you exit the theatre wanting to be a better person, but without feeling that you've attended a sermon. This film is a triumph of writing, which has been done by director Ashwath Marimuthu. Dragon does terrible things. He cheats, he lies to his parents, he takes them for granted, he lies to his fiancée, to his boss. He takes shortcuts because he wants to succeed so badly. And what's really startling is that he keeps doing this through the film. Until the end, Dragon is messing up. And yet, we keep rooting for him and we keep hoping he will realize the error of his ways. Dragon's journey also leads him and us to redefine what success means. Perhaps it isn't that fancy job and money and car. Perhaps it's just compassion and the ability to do the right thing. The screenplay is clever and surprising. Even when the story becomes implausible, the pacing and wit help us to move past it. And what holds it together are the performances, starting of course with Pradeep. Like he did in Love Today, Pradeep works his everyman charm. But Dragon is a much more complex character. He's essentially a nerd, now exacting revenge on the world by just being awful. This performance is a tightrope. Because we need to see that Dragon is selfish, he's needy, and as his college girlfriend tells him, he's essentially a failure. And yet, we must continue to believe that he will redeem himself. Pradeep takes him to the edge of nasty. In one scene, he even wants to punch his girlfriend, but he never lets him trip over. There is a sort of shambling amiability that stays in place. There's also director Mishkin, playing the college principal who becomes Dragon's nemesis. He becomes the embodiment of tough love, combining steeliness with concern. Anupama Parameswaran is lovely as Dragon's beleaguered girlfriend, as is Kadu Lokesh as his fiancé. Pay close attention to YouTuber Harshad Khan, who plays a character named Kutti Dragon or Little Dragon. He's effortlessly hilarious, and George Marian, who plays Dragon's father. It's a beautifully written role which he plays to perfection. We need more fathers like this in the world. Dragon is the movie equivalent of a warm hug. You can see the Hindi dubbed version called Return of the Dragon at a theatre near you. If you like this review, do subscribe to The Hollywood Reporter India.